Double
String.
Aha, y'all want it, bro. The punch a giant right to take over.
Like
Y'all want it, Robbie, Papa, come here again. Y'all want it, Rob, Papa, Georgie, come here again. Y'all want it, Rob, Mama, Joe, come here again. Who want it, Rossi, Tisha, come here again. Now they walk on treasure, come in so better move, I say you're better move your phone. It's about to get away. We come here again.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Cdc Hour. The Cdc Hour is a 60-minute package of activities within the Congress for Democratic Change and other issues affecting the body politics of the country. Today is Wednesday, the 15th day of October 2025. In a nutshell, today is mid-October, 15 more days to go, 16 more days to go. So we are here and we're going to bring you fascinating discussion, fascinating information, useful information for your ears, for your listening in the next 58 minutes. Do join us after a bit of our team song.
Say I'm morning boy, I say I come see shake your body, shake your body, don't you shake your body,
Thank you so much and welcome back to the show. This is the CDC Hour and we are here to provide you necessary information that you can use for your benefit and also to the benefit of the CDC. Today is Wednesday, October 15, 2025. And we are here pretty seated. I'm your presenter, Isiaka Sharif. In the next 55 minutes, I will bring you useful information. Seditions out there are upbeat. You are upbeat. You are very ecstatic. You are very much enthusiastic about the fact that the groundbreaking ceremonies that is making headways in the country and around the world will be Saturday. On Saturday, October 18, 2025. And the celebration across the country and other places around the world, in America, in Canada, in Europe, Holland, Belgium, France, the rest of the countries in Europe, right? Seditions from all walks of life are weighing in and making their contributions and their opinions very clear. Okay, the CDC remains the biggest grassroots political movement in the history of the country. And so you find our following is very large. So that's why you found out that a lot of people are gravitating to this party. The contributions are just too many. The solidarity with the party from all walks of life, from every facet of our society, be it from a fellow opposition political parties, or also from people in the government, also from people in the international circle, that is international NGOs, and a lot of Liberians and foreign nationals across the world are in solidarity with the CDC. You know how our former headquarters was demolished, evicted illegally, despite we still today have two suits at the court. Okay, we still have two suits at the court. And so our former headquarters was evicted illegally and subsequently demolished because the Unity Party is in power. They have come to destroy, they have come to persecute their fellow political opponents for the fact that the CDC is seen, is perceived as the biggest threat to the UP's uh, both acquisition and maintenance of power in 2023 and 2029. Okay, this party has been a very big threat to the Unity Party, and that's why we continue to grow in stature, we continue to grow in our numbers, we continue to grow in the mind, we continue to grow in our maturity, and that's what makes us the Congress for Democratic Change. Many people at adjective say the mighty, meaning we are strong, mighty Congress for Democratic Change. Okay, and so the CDC is here to stay. The CDC is here to, forever. The CDC is that party that your children, your grandchildren are going to inherit whenever we passed on. Okay, so many Liberians are looking at that fact. So they consider this party as their brainchild. They consider this party as their baby. And so there is no amount of propaganda that can distract the CDC from its path to national progress, from its path to bring us the needed changes, okay? The needed support to change the lives of our people. There is no amount of propaganda that is going to see that happen, okay? So here is the meat of today's discussion, right? In the last 20 hours or so, the social media, Facebook and other social media sites have been, flooded with messages, with information of people, different people claiming ownership of the property on which the CDC is about to break grounds on for the construction of its headquarters. That news went wild, and the public continue to seek clarification, clarity on this issue. Okay, but like the chief of staff to the former president of the republic, Honorable Eugene Nagwe, he intimated on one of the radio stations in Monrovia, specifically, I think Spoon. He said, even if the CDC acquires land in heaven, the Unity Party will find way. They will find ways to want to get at the CDC. And so all of these things that are happening, where you see one guy to say, I call Fasi Miatona. I think that is the name. Fasi Miatona. Okay, this guy is in the center of a controversy where he's claiming ownership to the land. Okay, to the extent the Unity Party used him, or they are using him. They used him to file a lawsuit against the CDC at the Civil Law Court at the Temple of Justice yesterday. Okay, but when they filed the suit, the court itself reviewed the suit, and they found out that there was legal error in the suit filed. And so they had to withdraw the suit, the legal suit against the CDC. In fact, the suit was calling for the immediate arrest of the chairman of the CDC, Tony Janga Augustus Kowo. But the suit was later withdrawn, and this is where we are. But we have been made to understand that this particular guy could own a property in that area, because according to Councillor Fonati Kofa, who is the chairman of the CDC Headquarters Construction Committee, he said, citizens, listen to me so this thing can be cleared out once and for all. He said this guy could have a property in that vicinity because the CDC has also gone into negotiation with other adjacent property owners in order to buy their properties to add up to the current one we are going to break grounds on. So we want to buy other properties adjoining to that property so that we can have almost like the land space we had at our old headquarters. We are in that discussion. The party is in that discussion with owners of those properties. And so he said the guy, Farsi Miatona, could be the owner of some of those adjacent properties, but his property is not what we are going to break grounds on. So as far as we are concerned, we don't have any court document in our possession of a lawsuit against the CDC or placing any injunction, okay, on the groundbreaking ceremonies that is about to happen on Saturday. So citizens, remain upbeat. Look for your t-shirts, dust your t-shirts, dust your caps, dust your berets, and get ready. Get ready to hit the road. Get ready to hit the road to form part of history making. This is going to be the biggest non-election gathering in the history of the country, especially in post-war Liberia. Okay? This is a time we are not having election, but we are going to have such a gigantic convergence of citizens from all walks of life. This is the first time in the history of the country. So citizens, do not be perturbed. Do not be deterred. Do not be confused, right? Do not be distracted by the propaganda of the Unity Party, because first, what the guys did was they crafted a propaganda which lasted for less than 24 hours. We had to shoot that propaganda down. Okay, they said the property on which the CDC is about to break grounds for the construction of its headquarters is a property that falls within the bailiwick of the quote unquote overhead bridge that the Chinese are constructing in Congo Town. Only for the Chinese to do the assessment and told them that, look, this place does not fall within the bailiwick of the area we are constructing the overhead bridge. So that propaganda was shut down because we vehemently shut it down violently. Yes, we shut it down violently. So another propaganda they have brought, which is a scheming propaganda, is to go to the community, right? To go to the community and recruit young men and tell them that, look, go and disturb the CDC's groundbreaking ceremonies. But I don't think any man born of a woman, right, will have that slight thought to go and disturb, because we will have tens of thousands of people gathering that day. When you see 25,000 people gathering to break ground for their headquarters, then you go a group of people not even reaching 10 or 20 going to say you're going to disturb. It's not going to be possible. So the guys realized that. So we shut that propaganda down. The last one they came with is to get somebody, right, to claim ownership of the property so that they can use him to place an injunction on the process. Because, you know, once the court of the land, right, rule, once they place an injunction, say, CDC, you have to stop. You have to stop all activities on that ground. We will be under obligation to oblige because we will want to be in conformity with the laws. So the guys went and got somebody called Fasi Miatona. That's the guy's name. He's how do you call them? How do you call the Jato then? So anybody who knows that name on the you can so the guys went and contacted the guy, okay, and say go and have interview with journalists to claim ownership of the land. They gave him money. They gave him the support. In fact, they sent journalists to him. But this is the real issue. This guy had to go to. He was called. Yes, he was called. He went and confessed. This guy went and confessed. If you are on the live feed, if you are in Radio Lands, listen to me very carefully. Fasi Matona went and confessed in the office of Councillor Funati Kofa. What did he say? He said, those who reached out to him and crafted the whole scheme, right? Those who crafted this propaganda were the Minister of Information, Geraldine McPeer. The second person was the city solicitor, the county attorney of Montserrado County. And the third person, according to him, was the Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. So instead of Gregory Coleman solving the trigger-happy nature of the police, where they are passing around killing people, shooting people at random, okay? Instead of the police director going and get that head on to solve that problem, to resolve that problem, he's passing around and recruiting somebody from the community to say the property in question belongs to them, so that the government could target the CDC not to break ground on Saturday. Gregory Coleman is a very reckless man. The police director, he's a very reckless man. He has factionalized the police. He have politicized the police. Gregory Coleman is using the police for political purposes. We are also being made to understand that he made a reckless statement, I think 24 hours ago, that they will give the CDC 1 hour to break ground and leave the street. We dare you, Gregory Coleman. You're not man. You're not man. You don't have the balls. The police should be a professional security organization that should be for every Liberian and foreign national to protect lives and properties. We are citizens of this country. We are a major stakeholder in Liberia's political process. Okay, Frederick Tinisi Nimne, they are called albinos. So one Jato, albino. So we Jato not even get grave. How do we get land? So yeah. So this guy went and said, Gregory Coleman, the police director, used the guy to say the land is for him. And there are people who are saying that this guy is a land criminal. This guy is a crook. He has crooked a lot of people, and according to them, he has a whole group, including police officers, police commanders who are with them. They have surveyors, they have lawyers, and all on with them. They will go and just encroach on people's land, take people's land. When you go to court, the lawyers are there, some judges are there to shoot those cases down. When you go to the police station, when you carry him to the police station, the police will free him. So that's how this guy has been. Okay, this Fasi Miatona guy, who is in the center of this controversy of the on the land involving, owned by the citizens, that where we're going to break ground. So this is the guy the police are using. Gregory Coleman is using. Gregory is a disgrace to national security. Gregory Coleman is a disgrace to national security. On yesterday, we heard Gregory announcing that the guy who raped the 14-year-old girl, the deputy minister who was suspended by Joseph Boakai, Brian McGill. Gregory said the police does not have any evidence. The DNA that they did does not support any claims of the guy raping the girl. But according to the same police, Gregory Coleman, the previous press conference he had, he said medical report suggested with certainty that the girl was raped. So who raped the girl? Who raped the girl? That is the question. Who raped the little girl? But Gregory is not thinking about that. He's not thinking about arresting Brian McGill. So Brian McGill is free now. Gregory is now on the spree of recruiting people to take ownership of the CDC's property. But Gregory, we challenge you, we dare you, we double dare you. You don't have balls to do that. We will break grounds on Saturday. The issues, there is no issue. There is no issue. There is no issue here. The land is for us, is for the CDC, and we are going to break grounds. So seditians, get ready. People who are carrying cement, people who are carrying different building materials, they are in gear. But according to Councillor Funati Kofa, he said the best way to do it is to go and pay for those building materials. For example, if you decide to go to city builders, pay for whatever you want to pay, and bring the receipt to the committee, to the party. If you go to a cement depot, pay for the cement, take the receipt to the CDC, to the party, instead of going through that rigorous, process of towing cement, transportation, distance, covering, and all of that. Councillor Funati Kofa said the best way you can do, the best module of doing it, is to pay for the material and take the receipt bearing your name to the party. And once the party is recognizing people for their contributions, you will eventually be recognized. That is the best way. I think the way Funati said it, it is the best way to do it. So you can take cue of this in order to organize yourself very well, so that you cannot catch too much hard time. That's how we say it in our local parlance, so that you cannot catch too much hard time. Go to the vendor. The vendor means the store. Okay, go to the vendor or the shop or the cement depot or wherever. Once you decide to buy for the party, go and pay for the material and bring the receipt to the party. We will wholeheartedly welcome that. We will commend you for that, because you are the heroes and heroines of this political movement. It is on your shoulders this party is resting. It is on your support we survive. We have survived we have survived on your support. We have survived on your dedication, on your commitment, on your loyalty for the last 21 years since our formation as a party. And this is why we will take you in high esteem. You are the heroes. You are the heroines of this movement, to continue to support your party and this groundbreaking ceremonies. In fact, the eviction and demolition of the CDC headquarters and the subsequent groundbreaking of the headquarters grounds should serve as enough reasons for you seditions, for us seditions to unite. Let us come together. Let us love each other. Let us respect each other. Okay? Let us respect each other so that once we respect each other, it should be mutual, mutualistic relationship, mutualistic respect. You respect me, I respect you. We could differ maybe on individual policies. We could differ maybe on community level. We could differ maybe on politics on different level. But once it comes to the the overall good of the CDC, let us hold together. Let us unite, because what these guys have done in 2021 months, 2021 months, or let's say 22 months of their presidency, of their leadership, their horrible leadership, they have done the worst to seditions. And God forbid, were you to allow these guys to win a second term, you may not live in your own country. No, you may not live in your own country, because that when they would have exercised enormous grip on power, and they could decide to even drive you from your homes. Are you seeing the high wave of demolition across Monrovia? Are you witnessing the high level of eviction around the country? Montserrado, Bassa, everywhere in the country. One person will just come from America and say, the whole community, the whole city for them, 40, 50 acres of land for me. The battery factory people are a living witness. Okay, the people of battery factory. Somebody just came from America and said the whole battery factory for them. And the next morning, we saw police officers being used by the court to go and put people out of their homes in battery factory. This is the level at which that's the way the country has turned. The people of Hotel Africa, for example, the people of Hotel Africa. Yes, the government has some properties there in Hotel Africa. The hotel, the conference center, a lot of those places are owned by the government. Okay, but when we say the government, right, we talk about continuity of the system, a system continuity. Administrations change. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration came and left. George Weah's administration came and left. We are in the Joseph Boakai administration. But in terms of the government is a structure with three branches. It will always remain. So administrations come and fill in the government. Administrations come and sit in the government. So it is the same government of Liberia from time to time that granted those people the opportunity to live over there. Yes. And George Weah's administration came and maintained them there. And there are other private properties that were sold to people in that same area. The government is telling all of them to move. How could you be wicked like that? But again, those were some of the people who voted for Mr. Boakai and his heartless Unity Party folks. They were some of the people who voted for the Unity Party folks. Do you blame them? Sometimes you can't entirely blame them. Right? But generally, they put the whole country in this mess. They put the whole country in this mess. And so this is where we are. And over 15,000 people are about to get evicted from Hotel Africa and adjacent areas in Virginia. And when we say the government The government is by the people because it is the people that voted for the government. When we say the government, we say it's an institution for the people because it should care for the people. We say the government is an institution of the people because the people made the government. So if you can be so senseless, heartless to the people who instituted and catapulted you to power, what would you not do to people who you do not know? What would you not do to foreigners? What will you not do to aliens? You are so wicked against your own people. You are so wicked to your own people. You evicting. Look, a private property owners, a so-called private property owners will come and say, this land for me. The government will join them and just go to evict over 1,000 to 2,000 people in a given community. That has been the order of the day. The government is evil. The government is reckless. That's why as early as 2021 months into the administration, they are seeing that defeat. The government has failed. The government is losing. And so that's why they are looking at the CDC as their major obstacles to maintaining power. And the CDC will beat them. The CDC will win the election of 2029. Liberians, seditions, listen to this. Compare your life. Compare your life to the time George Weah was in power. Compare your living condition now to the time the CDC was in power. Has your living condition improved? If your living condition has improved, then Buakai is doing well. Then the UP is doing well. If your living condition has worsened, as reported by the international system, the IMF, the World Bank, they are reporting that Liberians' living conditions have worsened over the last 2 years. And so if that is the case, then rescue is a scam. Don't listen to them. And there are people who are not talking. They are angry, but they are not talking. They are waiting for the ballot box. They are waiting for 2029. They want to speak loud and clear in 2029. They want to go to the ballot and give the UP a red card. They want to go to the ballot to throw UP out of the executive mansion. Those kinds of people are not talking. They are in the communities. We see them every day. They are burning from within. Some of them are disenchanted because this is not what they expected. This is not what they voted for. This is not what they made. This is not the monster. This is not the monster they made. But seditions, the people are acting wicked to their own people. How do you think they will behave to you? We know that many of you may have been disenchanted for different reasons. Oh, seditions, our people, our partisans, from all walks of life, from Negro Town, from Clara Town, from Sony Wen, from Vi Town, our people from Gay Town, O Road, our people from Congo Town, from Bassa, from Magibi, from Bon County, from Riverside, from River G, from Sino, Grand Jeddah, our people from River G, our people from Maryland. Oh, my people from Bapolu, Cape Mount, Bommy. All is not lost. You can correct this mistake. You can correct this mistake in 2029. This is not what you expected. We do not blame you. No, we don't blame you. Because you thought rescue was viable. You thought rescue was caring. You thought rescue was you thought rescue was a manifesto to relieve you of some of the issues you were going through, not knowing they are coming to compound and complex your problem. They have now made your problem compound complex. This is not what you expected. You can correct the error. You can correct the mistakes. That's why when you say George Weah is coming back 2029, the CDC is coming back to power, it pains them so much. It pains them so much. It go through their spines whenever a seditian say, whenever a Liberian say, George Weah is coming back. It is like you juke them in their soul. But George Weah is coming back. George Weah is coming back. And the beginning of the George Weah comeback started all along. It started the day the CDC headquarters was demolished. The George Weah comeback began the very day the CDC headquarters got demolished, because it has brought that particular behavior, that particular process, that particular illegal demolition of our headquarters has brought seditions together. It has even brought seditions and other Liberians together. Some Liberians who even did not love the CDC, who did not even want to see the CDC. It has brought them together with seditions. They have decided to be with us, to empathize with us for our condition. They believe that the CDC has been persecuted, that the CDC's right has been trampled upon. Our rights are being violated in a system that should protect us. They believe that the police, the state security are being used against the CDC. They're being used as a political tool by the government to target the CDC. So that's how the people are feeling. That's how the people believe. That's what the people believe. And that is true. So seditions, they are helping you. The Unity Party is scoring an own goal. They just scored another own goal yesterday and today. How could you be so silly? How could you be so stupid? Somebody who does not own land, you go to them, go and say the land is for you because we don't want them to break ground. That is an own goal. That is stupidity. That is silliness on the part of the Unity Party. The guys are dull. Look at that kind of dull crafting. You say you know politics, then you're not smart. The UP is not smart. The guys are very dull. The guys are very dull. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to the show, you are listening to the CDC Hour on Kings FM 88.5. We are here bringing you information that you can use. In the next 1 minute, you can begin to place your calls on 0772 239933, 0886 3044 97, or 0777 9803 75, 0772 239933, 0886 3044 97, or 0777 9803 75. So in a jiffy, we will be taking your calls. So the guys are very dull. You know, when you want to do something, right, and you're not smart, you want to steal, but you're not smart. You know, that's what happens. That's what can happen when you want to do something, but you don't exquisite it with level of smartness. You become dull. It becomes it goes in vain, you know. So that's what the guys have done. They should have gone into the catacomb and strategize better. But I think they still have an opportunity. They still have an opportunity to go back to plan it better. If they plan it better, we will still respond to that because we are on top of our game. The CDC is on top of the game. In fact, the former president was just on the site few hours ago, right? Some of our lawmakers, our senior partisans, and other people are still there. Okay, I'm understanding that Honorable Eugene Colley from Bung was there. Honorable Matthew Joe from Bassa, District 2 in Grand Bassa County was there. Honorable Abu Kamara was there. Honorable Dixon Wulawi Sibo was there. You know, former President Weah was there. Eugene Nangwe, all of them were there. D. Maxwell Sir Kimaya was also there. So, in fact, as of now, people will continue to sleep to that place. That there are partisans who are saying that they want to make the place a sleeping ground until Saturday and even beyond Saturday. So the CDC is not short of human beings. So you can now place your calls on 0772 239933 086 304497 or 0777 We have a first caller on the line. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, let's hear your name. Where are you calling from?
My name is JP. I'm calling for District 30 Tabuda Committee.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for your talking about this evening. You know what for our government and women that will not declare. You will bring anybody that will get a lot of money to, but I know say or to support on our groundbreaking day. The country for everybody, like the country, who the country will get the people there. If the police agency that say he arrogant, that wonderful day he will go away. Why he said that if we get 1 hour, we get on Saturday, we'll cut outside, we'll bring any hour, we'll see them move on there, and that will move on there. So we like in the strong warning. One woman born Christian child.
Okay, thank you so much. One woman doesn't born Christian child. Let's go to our next caller. Hello.
Good evening, Ishaka.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, let me say thank you for the show. I'm Patient Gray from Tuporo.
Patience Gray.
From Tuporo.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Ishaka, let me firstly say, for our old people who will not be able to go, my advice is that they should put the program on Tamba TV and KMTV. But some of our old people will not able to go there that day. And some of them got a television home. I think the one will not be able to go, they can stay home to watch their television.
Well, good advice, Patient Gray. Let's take another caller. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Ishaka.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Maurice Pastor calling from Kenjozi.
Let's hear you, Mr. Passaway.
Yeah, Ishaka, thank you for the show. You know, Ishaka, like I want to send to the police agent Grogo Kumo. But Grogo Kumo, all that the government is failing. They're probably looking for, when they say, oh, I want to do the one another people, they're probably looking for CDC, we're not getting that, we're not putting up on it. So asking Grogo Kumo, let me stay away from CDC. But Grogo Kumo can't work your way in Paris, Grogo Kumo in the country or the international committee will carry their own. For to eat, you when you go there, I will go already say, part of my brother. Now, I'm going to go carry restriction on you. But the international committee will carry the go in parity or the you will go right say, or where I will go say, oh, Lila, bro, when you do the work, you pay for it. So then stay on the way of CDC. Let's start working on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Very passionate seditian speaking there. Let's go to the line again. Another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please reduce the volume of your radio.
Yes. You can hear me?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Garnet Mel, I'm calling from Cowell.
Okay.
You know, they give people gas selling parable. They say the tree that I get red plum in it. Nobody can chunk inside. So when you see people hating on you like that, because you got prospect. So when you see the folks of the Unity Party hating on CDC, it's just a clear indication that CDC is a political party that exposes all of the political deeds. For the past time they've been running the country, they cannot do what CDC been doing. I was surprised I saw the people advertisement that they're going to break ground. I know that copycat, they trying to copy for us. But you shouldn't worry, they say, on Saturday, it will not be easy that day. We'll be there in our full swing.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you so much. Let's take another caller. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, it's me. I said, Junior, calling from Ninja Ofi.
Yeah, let's hear you. You are live.
Yeah, actually, I want to say thank you for the talking point tonight. You struck a very, very good point. But let me say this. The United Party, they are very, very evil. They are evil. These people, they will not deal with any other things. They want to make sure that everything that is reason for a lie. When they look at the police RG, they look woman. They is a woman. Yeah, these are women being very important to get CDC 1 hour to move on the street. These are so mere bluff. But we dare him. We dare him to the 4 years. Let him try it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's take another caller. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Ben and I call you from Central Moravia.
Yeah.
Let me say thank you this evening for the show and for the topic of discussion. I think the groundbreaking ceremony is a matter of much, and nothing absolutely can stop the groundbreaking ceremony of the Mighty Coalition Congress for Democratic Change. With the lack of the Gregor Kuma respond that is circulating the corridor that you get CDC 1 hour, I think it's a bluff. But anyway, it's not surprising. This Unity Party is a party that gave birth to a rebel movement called NPFL. So anything coming from somebody from like camp of the Unity Party, we're gonna take them lightly. But notwithstanding, we have men who, it's just that our leader have been tolerant, but we have men who will stand up to them. Gregor Kuma know that CDC have men. Like in more stronger, more happily than the team they are, but because of the leader of the party that is governing this party, and this why a lot of people go down in their share. So I want to call our people to come out, to not be deterred. This country is for all. As a previous caller said, this country is for all. We'll not bow down to any Nicodemo. We'll march and we'll make sure that they become a success.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's take another caller. Hello?
Yeah. This is Mom Mary calling from this street.
Mom Mary.
Yeah. Shaka. I mean, it's so laughable. I laugh at United Party people. I laugh at them and so.
They are very dull.
They are dull. The people dull. When people think that they were educated, then what going on now? And you boy, we didn't send you out to school. You don't know nothing. They won't educate them now.
Mommy.
Yeah.
The man who claiming the land. The man went and confessed today. He said he was contacted by Jeolime Pia, the information minister, Gregory Como, the police director, and also the county attorney of Monserrado County to go and say they left for him so that they could file a lawsuit to the court for the court to place injunction on the process so that CDC could not break ground on Saturday.
Oh, I laugh at this. Thank you, Isaka.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you. Let's take another caller. CDC Babe.
Yeah, CDC Babe calling. I was there. I just coming from there.
Oh, thank you so much for your presence, Papi.
I went there. I saw when look at the people laughing.
You were just laughing. You were just looking at people laughing.
Come on, citizen, to build our place. Prepare yourself so that we go and build. Shake your body. Shake your body so that we go and build. It's time for citizen to build their place. Prepare yourself so that we go and build. Saturday.
Yay! Thank you so much, CDC Papi. Let's take another caller. So much passionate. Yeah, my Benu, let's hear you.
They think they put for space because they were in the election, our election 2023, 2029, they think they will steal it because pre-Johnson again and they said again, we're not looking at 2023 was 1,000 first time photo, but they were more than 2 fight and photo like coming out. And then when I 15, 20 in my it was none to my house. Yeah, first time photo. Yeah, but see man, that will go for 2020 now. We come with 18. Someone else will come with 18. That the train them more yeah. We'll go for our papi. We'll go for our papi. So you pay our happy. I said thank you, Papa.
Thank you so much, Ma Benu.
Yeah, good evening, Ishaka.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, and good evening to the peace-loving people of Lofa County.
Yeah, Mommy Dozo.
Ishaka, I just want to say this to the Union Party people because I don't really understand these guys. You know, how you go to school, to do things that will attract the people's mind. You can't even arrange it the proper way because these guys are very, very dull. And their own strategies, they can expose them, because, I can only respect my Union Party, because this Union Party, these guys very dull, these guys, they even know propaganda. They are propagandists, they do it that can expose them, with the Congress of Democratic Change, we can teach you guys, they even teach us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mommy Donso. The lines are buzzing. So let's take another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, brother Ishaka Sherry, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
My name is Patricia Momo from the rehab bill. You got on rehab, please.
Oh, Patricia, let's hear you.
Yeah, I really wanted to see what these people today. I was calling Asia, but we are saying it is some call because the space, there was no space. But
yeah,
I really
the lines can be too busy.
Yeah, I can really want to be seeking for them. Everyone see good thing, can't CDC.
Oh,
in Liberia, can't CDC. Everyone see good left, can't CDC. In Liberia, can't CDC. Brother, Ishaka, these people, they can't make it. And I hear they bring 1,000 people, they say, oh, they learn for me. They can't see it. They will only see Kenya, but they can't put their vote in Kenya. These people, their name is Moses. God told Moses said, because they say you did to my children, so you will only see Kenya, you will never put your foot and your feet, man will never take that land for Kenya.
Amen. Let's.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Siaga.
Yeah, let's hear you.
How you do? I'm James D. Gale calling from Front Street, Rocktown.
Okay.
As much as you can say, get it, come on. If you wear trousers, bobs, if I play for what you say, God will not be deterred. Will be there in flesh and blood. I will pass around there today when the former president was there. I saw all the hurricane. So myself will be there Friday and I will sleep there until in the morning. So thank you.
Thank you so much for being so.
Hello?
Hello? Ma Bessie.
Yeah.
Let's hear you.
Don't thank you, that God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
I pay it off. Set out in your ever me, going will fire. Set out in your ever me, going will fire. You know, say in your ever me, fire. They put out fire. They do a fire. They do it for a set. Like all sinners is so. Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah. We all are pure. But today,
We're going to come on. We're going to come on. Try to do your best. But you're over time coming. What did you say? What did you say? Just do it. God bless you.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Don't cry. Thank you. Let's take another caller. Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Ishaga, this is Edmond Carr, and I intensify.
Yeah, Edmond, let's hear you.
Yeah, thanks be to God that the media arm of our party, we were very effective, supported by all this money, and we were able, as you said, to shoot down that nonsense that was coming from up there. So we are set, we are prepared, and nothing going to deter us for turning up on that day to bring our ground and make them shame. So we are going to be joining our president at David Johnson to march at the groundbreaking ceremony. So we are in full gear. We are prepared. Nothing can stop us. And Gregory Puma whatsoever, I don't even like to mention him because I don't think he said that. That's an AR statement. You know, that statement did not come from Gregory Puma. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Papa. You all right?
All right.
Also, we are part of CDC.
Oh.
We are part of CDC. With the dance is over. We are marching. Oh, the song is good. The song.
Error cancel.
Yes, I made that song. Wow, I want to sing.
But we don't have time. The time feeling that we don't have time.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, Isega, this is Oscar Zigben calling from Gompa City.
Oscar Zigben calling from Gompa City. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Isega, I want to take this time to appreciate our party leader. You know, when I heard that thing last night, what phone talk, that nonsense when I heard it by Ladeta last night, I said, what unity party want to show in this country? With all the war that we fought in this country and 250 some more thousand person died, our unity party don't realize that this country will law, and there are many people who can feel that they need law people. But thank God, because we're getting ready to come and battle anybody who say we will not break ground. But thank God our leader they fought and God grew and the place for all we're going to come there on Saturday to break our ground.
Thank you so much, Oscar. We have two more callers to take because of time.
Hello, Ishaga.
Yeah, hello. Let's hear you quickly.
I'm talking from Puebla.
Oh, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm too grateful to God. You know, I'm feeling my pressure because the happiness that in me, I just can't lay down today. So I get my own contribution, but I'm scared to go in the Calgary on a Saturday. So if I go there on a Friday, I will see people. I get my $100 in the briefing. Even when I don't eat for one more, I will give it to CDC. I will do it on that day to go give it my own contribution.
No, we're not giving contribution there that day. Yeah, so you gotta wait. Let the day pass, then you take your own time to pay your contribution. Even if that $1 liberty, the party will appreciate it.
Okay.
Because all of you made the party reach a level today. Thank you for calling. Let's take the last caller and call it a day.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Ishaga.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Samuel Dolly. I do join you from my chocolate city resident, Canasville, to be precise.
Okay.
You know, some of us, we have been a silent listener for a long time. But today, this topic very touched me. I decided to call the show. You know, there's another party government, but when you look at it, from now to 2029, you know, the people not stay in power. And once we kick it poor from all our seats, they will never be returned to the seat again. Because the people, they came and lied to our old people and then tell them that they will do everything for them. And like, for the look, they mess up everything and then things get headed started, not thinking how to fix the country problem, but running down our party every time. But Saturday, I can tell you, last Saturday would be a massive one for us. It will be a victorious one for us. So I'm only praying for that day to reach. You'll see in our normal life. No matter how they like it, they might play that last thing, the thing they can play in the country, but it will never work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every good thing must come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the CDC Hour on Kings FM 88.5. On that note, he was the last caller, and we have come to the end of today's edition of the CDC Hour. The most fascinating edition this week will be on Friday, the eve of the groundbreaking ceremonies of the CDC party headquarters construction. Until then, I am your presenter, Ishaka Sharif. Inshallah, I will be back here on Friday with a very fresh and fascinating edition. Thank you. Bye-bye.